I am ready. I'm on the mission. Ready to fight. Ready to fight. Let's rock and roll.
Back and move. Go! Ready to cover them!
Roger. Searching. I'm ready. Kick their asses. Charge. Awesome.
I see.
I am working on it. I hear it.
Hello?
I am ready. I am ready. I'm on the mission. I am ready. need help! Roger. Awesome. I am working on it. Don't push me. Let's rock and roll. I hear it. Don't push me. Awesome. I am working on it. Don't push me. I'm ready. Go, go, go. Are they done? Any more shells? I am ready. I'm on the mission.
Killing is in my nature.
Ready to fight. Ready to fight. Ready to fight.
Slaughter them all.
Your troops are ready.
Now is the...
I hear it. Awesome.
What is good, friends, and welcome back. I hope you had a great week. It's Friday, time to lay back, enjoy the weekend, and start burning some bases in Warpath. And we're gonna talk about the roadmap and maybe blowing more bases. I'm watching a village GTJ is fighting to keep this village alive, but I don't think they're gonna make it. I'm gonna make sure I will burn out this village. I will zoom out just to show you. Save zone open yesterday, and we are helping Ask. Yep, we help Ask burning around the settlement. They will capture this settlement. Our settlement mission is right there. We capture it. Yes, I'm confused. Where is the SV47? Yeah, we capture it. So this is their settlement. We capture SV47 settlement. This is our settlement. On this side, this is the hardest settlement, but this central command is about to burn out. Only 13 minutes left, and it's well surrounded. There is one central command of modern warriors, another settlement of SV47. They build that one to better protect that settlement, and another central command from modern warriors, and another settlement from assassins from server 18. So it was a harder battle, but this central command is about to burn out, and when this is burn out, BIA will be able to capture that. As you can see, there's a lot of soldiers. There were a little comeback a few hours ago. We were able to fight them. I did not got involved in the latest battle. I was still driving on my way home. And we're nice enough. We offered a touch reward for assassins, lab, and blockhouse, and we also offered a touch reward for SV47. I deleted this village and they already gathered there. So just to make this conquest less distressful for them, it was a tough battle, but I have to give them the credit. They did fight to their best of their ability. I've seen stronger alliances give up or refuse to engage or refuse to throw down. In that case, they did fight the best as they could. So there's no shame in that. Bad matchmaking for them, it happened, but it is what it is. I mean, in the end of the day, we all leave this battlefield, and hopefully we can give a little something to the opposition so they don't leave this conquest. Oh, we have somebody here. So they don't leave this conquest on a bad note. We try to finish positively. Not everyone offered touch reward. I know last conquest, SVG or Sand, they refused to give us touch reward. They could have give us something, but they just refused because it doesn't cost them anything. I mean, I respect their decision. I'm not upset, but like I said, it doesn't cost anything for you to give a touch reward. So we're gonna open fire. I will dodge the tactic. Yeah, and I did. There you go. This is how we do it, friends. Sieging a base is evolving. You have to adapt to the new reality of tactics and fortification walls. So I will make a video about that. Lilith brings new content, new tech, new features in the game. So you have to adapt, adjust your style, make sure that you avoid getting caught in a tactic. I will talk about the role map. I will just get rid of this guy. It's the, I think, second time he tried to heal the village. Salut Amourak. And when jumping, stop building bases. Haven't you got them yet? We burned them all. There's no village left except our alliance and league. Hey, what's up, Legacy? Did you have a great week? How was it? Are you glad that it's now Friday? I was away for a week, friends, so that's why there was not much content on my channel. I tried to upload a video or just edit a video, but it was difficult. It was challenging with the Wi-Fi hotel. Not the greatest to create content. Boop. Again, another one. Oh.
I am ready.
They're popping out like mushrooms.
I'm on the mission.
Oh, more bases.
Ready to fight. Victory.
So those have no troops inside or very low troop. I think Neo can handle that. Let me help him. Oh, never mind.
I'm on the mission.
Oh, thank you, Sky Player. Oh my god, again. Oh, stop. You're making me blush. Oh, maybe it's the tan I got, or it's Sky Player making me blush with his generous contribution. Thank you, bro. I will heart your super chat. Oh my. Hey, Sky Player, if you come back into the game, you know where to head, eh? We're looking for fine players. Oh no! Damn, I got distracted. So he launched the tactic. It is safe to say that he will not launch another one. So let me pre-charge. And let me fly over his base, making sure it doesn't activate his fortification wall. This way, I may lose a few jets, but at least I will avoid him to activate his tactic. So let's, I think I saw a Raven troop, did I? I don't think I did. I swear I saw a Raven troop. Okay, that will be...
This is only an appetizer.
Yeah, I don't think he relocated safely. Got another guy. Jinx Pro, empty base. Maybe not empty. He could always rapid deploy one troop and trick me. It happened to me recently, you know, with the new tech. You can always rapid train one troop. So is it still burning? No. We have another guy. Another burnout base. Let me put 8 tag on this guy. Oh. Oh, we have 4 jets coming for that bomber. And he will just disappear.
You are mine.
Oh, he shot Neo's artillery. Oh, no. Oh, but it he flew away. He relocated just before the tactic fully knocked down his howitzer. We're not gonna hit this guy yet. Maybe later. Okay, the village is burning. All right. Let's hope it keeps burning. The big W for Skyplayer. Is it me or Skyplayer give every stream? Almost every stream. Almost. Amazing guy. Let me collect my reward right there. I've seen a few stuff. Yep. Let's contribute. I've seen something new. The lab special. So what is that? Lab special. I'll try a tiny pack and maybe no, I don't have enough. So let me try this event before we start with the roadshow. So compute lab, total spin 0, guaranteed epic or legendary reward every 10 spin, guaranteed legendary reward every 30 spin. So you have to spin. I have 4 things like that. Of course, you can buy packs, and those packs do not give kickback to the alliance. Surprise, surprise. All right, let's try one spin. Meh. Another one. So far, not good. Oh, okay. I got some, what are those? Compute cards. And more resources. If I want more spins, I need to spend energy and pick up airdrops. We can do that easily. So let's start with... Nah, let me do a bunker. So what's happening here? I see troops moving along. Oh, that's my group still. Oh my. That's reckless on my part. I thought I recall the rally, which I did not. Let me recall that. And let me hit a few bunkers. So what is this guy? Okay, he's gonna come back as well. So let me spend a few energy and do some airdrops so I can play that event for free. There you go. Let me collect that plunder. Where is it? Oh, it's hidden right there. Another one. I will focus. Oh, I see someone here. Why is he in red? Is he attacking my troops? Find a few more bunkers. As a very low spender, I'm saving my computer stuff and buff for 30 days until I hit G2, which is like a year and a bit. Or more because they disabled in G3. Right, they did. So yeah, it's a good trick. You don't use them. You save them until you go to a more competitive battlefield. Also, those boosters... those amplifier, there's no need to use them if you're not in a conquest. They last 30 days. 30 days is about the duration of a conquest. I think it's 20 days for a conquest. So there's no need to enable them or use them outside conquest. Maybe unless your city is at war, but most of the time it's not. When my amplifier will expire, I will wait until I put them back on, and maybe by then, I will have enough to assemble a better amplifier. Can I find a 13 bunker real quick so we can get on with this show? Yep, I see one. And let me collect those things as well. It is a total domination. We will complete our settlement mission. We will collect the maximum of reward. I will show you the stats or the score so far, the ranking. Just making sure nobody is healing the village, which they are. So theater of conquest, only one settlement to capture. Conquest ranking, commander contribution rank, Astrofall first place, Mr. Khan second, Neo third place. I'm close to Neo. In fourth place. I just took Cobra. He was just on in fifth place. I took the fourth place. And there you have it. Alliance contribution rank. We are in top rank for a small alliance, which is remarkable. 382 million points, and we only have 71 members instead of 130. So that shows you the activity level. And fighting machine, I'm in fourth place. I told you I would try to make top 5. Remember last time? Okay, nothing is done yet, but I'm in a good position. I think I will be able to secure the top 5. Even better, top 4. I don't think I will be able to pass Neo. We never know. We'll see, but it's not a race. We're not in competition. Whoever finishes in third, that's awesome. Mr. Kang and Astrofall, those are base hunter. Astrofall, he does most of his killing on water. He have tremendous navy, insane navy. So for him, busting bases is not difficult. I mean, it's always tricky, but he got amazing navy, to say the least. So let me play again this event with the free stuff. One spin. I think I forgot to pick up my bunker. I may have another spin. Pretty sure. All right, not a great luck. Do I have more free stuff? No, nothing free. Maybe a few bunkers I didn't capture or didn't collect. Report. Yep, let's go pick those one. Oh, 2 more. Okay, so let's play those 2. Real? How do you call this? I don't know. Last one. And nothing. But I have a free roll compute cards. So let's use them. Oh. I saw something. Yep, one more spin. I heard the base deploying. Yes, sir. I'll take this one. Another one. I thought I was out of spins. Oh, cool. Oh, again. So each time I have a reward, I collect. Oh, 3 more. Ooh. I'll take that. Did I hear a base deploying? No, maybe I hear, but maybe it's a friendly. So let's use those compute cards, shall we? And then we'll go on with the program. We'll move on with the program. My airspace control 320. I'm focused on Vanguard. Let me boost the Vanguard defense. Free. Okay. Another one. No, that's it. It goes so fast. Data mining, I don't have enough for data mining. And 330. Okay, not the big upgrade. Oh, and more free stuff. And not yet. What do you guys think about those gift packs? You never know when it's gonna end. That's the trick. That's how they get you. Like just a casino, you think you're gonna win, you're almost winning, and you keep going, and you don't know how or how expensive those packs will be because they don't show you, right? They only show you 3 grids or 3 rows. So I don't know what to think about those. Anyways, so friends, let's talk about the roadmap. And unfortunately, have a sad news for you. I do have a good news, but I have a sad news. Let's start with the good news, okay? Are you guys all in the legendary battlefield? If you are not, you may want to upgrade to the legendary battlefield. Let me find my mail, an old mail. Maybe you saw the mail and you didn't pay attention. Maybe I do still have it. Do I still have it? No, this is way too old. No way. Where is it? I don't think it disappeared. Boom, boom. No. Nope. No, sir. Anyways, I cannot find it. So the good news, I think the only good news is if you guys are in the Legendary 1 and Legendary 2 battlefield, so you participate in the Brave Spat. This is currently the first season. It's recent, it's new. Whoever participated in Legendary 1 and Legendary 2, you play in this event. To make a long story short, you should have enough with 1 or 2 events. You should have enough to obtain, have enough resources to reap the Amethyst Bolt artillery skin and the collection truck and collection boat skin. Okay, this one, the Twilight Centurion, it's only for the best of the best. It's quite limited. And even for me, I cannot obtain it because even if I played all the Brave Spat event or during the season, I'm not powerful enough to collect that base skin. Okay, so we can forget about that. But this, you can obtain it. Okay, if you play one event for one season, you can obtain that. I'm sure you can. If you play every day and you're a good player. If you cannot collect them in one event, play 2 events. So recently Lilith sent a mail saying that if you participate to the Brave Spat season 1 and season 2 season, you don't have to play all the conquest on each season. As long as you play 1 conquest of every season, at the second season, at the end of the second season, you will collect a free base skin, exclusive base skin for that event. It may not be this one, okay, but it will be a free base skin. This one, it's quite powerful. So like I said, it may not be this one, but it will be an exclusive skin for the Brave Spat event if you play 2 seasons. So that could be an incentive. I know that a lot of you guys, just for those unit skins, you decided to play a legendary 1 or 2 battlefield. Maybe you regret it, maybe you don't, but listen, the trick is, oh, you fuck. Sorry for my language. Oh, you're so dead. And his base is empty. And I will just eat him alive. Yeah, he took my light tank. But I think I took more troops. And I will finish with his anti-tank gun just like that. Bitch. If you fight like a bitch, you die like a bitch. That's all I have to say about that. My fault from being distracted, but he paid the price. Yeah. My bomber is quite strong. I wanted to knock down at least 2 howitzer before charging him with my rally. You always have to be careful when you charge a howitzer in his firing cycle, because if he's talented, he could knock me one by one. So I wanted to prevent that. Anyways, so yeah, the Brave Paths event. What I try to say here is, right now we are in the Legendary 2 battlefield. Okay, we're fighting against many alliances that assemble for this battlefield. That's my guess, at least. Right now, what, this is our battlefield. I know that Ask, Nova, not sure about BIA, but Ask and Nova, they are legitimate alliance that belong in this battlefield. I know that GTJ assemble a team. Not sure about Modern Warriors. I don't want to say or confuse anyone here. I'm assuming that's the case, but I may be wrong. So what I'm trying to say is, if you want to collect those exclusive skins that will give you good buffs, let's talk about the base, not the base skin, but the unit skin, the Howitzer unit skin. It gives a 7% buff plus a collection buff, which, I mean, maybe for you, if you're a free-to-play, you don't have a lot of unit skins, that may be appealing. You see, 7% buff, that's an epic grade. It's pretty good. So is it good enough for you to risk and lose the battle? But if you don't try, you don't know. You may be team up with a strong alliance, and this alliance may carry you to the victory, or you may join the battlefield not knowing what to expect, and you could be victorious. Nonetheless, win or lose, you collect that unit skin. And the more we are, the more commanders, the more alliance there is in this battlefield, the more balanced it will be. Okay, so there you go. If you want or not, at the end of the second season, if you play both seasons, you will collect a base skin, which I think is pretty cool. There's some weird stuff going on in Lilith, but let's be honest here, Lilith also bring a lot of free stuff as well. And this is where you can seize the opportunity. Emerson, what's good? Well, Anissa, if you don't have any unit skin, this is an opportunity for you to collect one for free. Okay, so that is the good news. Now for the bad news. Yeah, I know it's bad. We're gonna look at the roadmap. And hopefully my base won't be in danger of getting blown up. So this is the roadmap. It's not the first time that Lilith released a roadmap. Thank you. It starts from June to December, so about 6 months. And they see here the developer roadmap is an indication and may change in the future. It will probably change, but this is a good indication. It's a good guess. Some features are quite confusing. Some are clear. So we will go one by one and talk about them. So Theater of Conquest Alexandria, it is going on now as we speak. Let me zoom out. Okay. And click on Alexandria. Alexandria is near Cairo. Is it a coincidence? No. More on this later. So let's pick any battlefield. And this one, there's no legendary battlefield, only gold. Gold and silver. So this is Alexandria. It's going on as we speak, and look how many clutter there is in the map. It's crazy. It is there's so much stuff going on, and it looks exactly like Cairo, and it is. Okay, so let me break the bad news. There won't be any more Cairo. There won't be any more Moscow. There won't be any more San Francisco. No more Rome and New York. This is all gone. It's over. You can forget about it. They're not, those cities are not coming back. Okay, that is the sad news. And the saddest part is no more Moscow. And which sucks completely, because Moscow was always a safe bet, was always a good city, even if new cities were released. If you had a choice between any city and Moscow, 9 out of 10 times, people will pick Moscow because it's pure fighting. It's fighting and everything you need, nothing you don't. Okay? You can roam around, you can move freely. There's no landscape issues. There's no... I want to knock out this guy. There's no useless stuff. There's no useless technologies and features that interest not everyone. So it is kind of sad that Moscow is no more. And all those cities will be replaced by an equivalent with the Navy. So Alexandria is close to Cairo. It looks like Cairo. It's exactly the same thing as Cairo, but with water. So this is where we're going. Vancouver is near San Francisco. Coincidence? No. It's the same map, pretty much, but with water. Okay? You have the weather of San Francisco. Coincidence? No, it's exactly the same thing. So instead of reworking or creating whole new maps, they kind of recycle existing maps and adapt them to the Navy. I know a lot of you are not a fan of the Navy. The reality is we need to embrace the Navy because it's not going back. And I'm sure that you guys remember when Lilith said that they will not always, but they said they will alternate with land and Navy map. This is not the case anymore. I got caught by surprise. Neo didn't lose much. That's how good his troops are. So yeah, they said that it will alternate between land and Navy, but I guess they're not doing that anymore. Oh, fuck. Sorry for my language. Sorry, Neo, you lost the howitzer. That trick will not work because I have the arbitrator. Oh, so that is the sad news, guys, and it sucks. Like I said, a lot of you love those cities, especially Moscow. You can forget about Moscow. It's not coming back. Okay, it's all Navy now. Well, not Navy, but Navy will be unavoidable. That's a better way to say it. I'm trying to find my words at some time. My Navy is not good. Not good at all. In Legendary 2 Battlefield, you are the level is capped at 160. I have a sub and a destroyer at 160. But if I max my submarine, my missile destroyer is not fully modified and it's not at 8.2 stars yet. Oh, he wants to play that game. Well, I can play that game too. I will force you to retreat. Let me get rid of this guy. and I will yap again.
Go, go, go!
Yeah, tactic missed. They really don't want to give up this village. Ah, again. Oh, it's on my way. Ooh, a healthy base. Can I catch this bomber? Nope, not in time.
I'm on the mission. It was awesome.
I'm sorry about this interruption trying to speak about the roadmap, but it seems like GTG is determined to save that village. I will hover on top of his base. It will cost me a few jets, but that will prevent him from activating his fortification wall. Okay? Because if I do that, it's like I simulate his base being attacked. So when your base is being attacked, you cannot activate your wall. Where's my super heavy? Oh, it's right there. Okay. Oh, he lost everything. Too sad, too bad. Alrighty. Now, let's get back to the program. So yeah, Theater of Conquest Alexandria, it's going on right now. We're in June, makes sense. So, and this is the conquest we will be heading to after agency is over. Warbound Conquest, a new player versus player league is here. Battle against commanders from across the globe and fight for ultimate glory. It sounds like the Paramount Cup. They don't say much, and so far a new player versus player league, or maybe it's the Hegemon League. They announced a Hegemon League, but did not specify the name of that event, so maybe that's the one. We don't know. But either a new Paramount Cup, a spin-off of the Paramount Cup, or the Hegemon League. That could be it. All Champ event. The annual Warpath All Champ voting event is just around the corner. Join the event for a chance to become this year's All Champ winner. Prestigious title like War Sovereign, Valiant Vanguard, Captain Invictus, Raven Destroyer, Resource Reaper, and more are ready for you to claim. That existed before. I do have some screen capture of it. Remember last Paramount, we had an event like this where you had top contenders, top commanders, and you had to vote for them during, I think, 2 weeks. Every time you voted, you collect points, and you could use those points to purchase rewards and merchandise. So yeah, it's coming back. Another healer. Where are you? Invisible healer? Is that possible? Or the game is playing tricks on me? No, 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 no. I swear to God, I saw somebody healing. Anyways, doesn't matter.
Ready to fight.
So yeah, that event will be back. It's kind of a weird event in my opinion because I mean, if it's a spending event, basically you can buy some votes, I believe. It was kind of lopsided, meaning that you could tell ahead who would win. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of this event, but anyways, it's an opportunity to collect some rewards, so why not? In the end, okay, a healer for real.
Ready to fight. I'm on the mission.
What's the point of dropping with 1% health? Yeah, much younger servers are forced to focus Navy much more now, which I think is kind of sad that Navy is having such a big impact already because it takes away the fun ground aspect and multiple units. This only affects the old player legacy. The new player, they never experience only ground and air. So for them, it doesn't matter. It's the older player. Did I just said the opposite? Let me rephrase that, but I think I said it correctly. When the game evolves, it only affects the old player because the new player didn't experience the before. So for them, it doesn't matter. However, for a new player, it takes a lot of work to collect all those resources. Imagine that. So it's challenging for us, but for a late player like me who have max ground units, now max air force, I can focus exclusively yeah, I can focus now on the Navy. So it's not a huge deal for me. It doesn't slow me down anyways because I have everything now. So but for all the average player, yeah, I can see the struggle. You don't even have 5 ground force at the max. You're far from having air force max. Now you have to work on Navy and you don't have a choice, because if you have no Navy, then you cannot really help your alliance win. You know? So
I am ready.
anyways, so let's move on, shall we? So we talk about the Theater of Conquest, Alexandria. We talk about the Warbound Conquest, All Champ event now, Naval and Air Force Battle. I don't get this one. An epic clash of naval and air power is on the horizon. Does it mean that the Navy and the Air Force will be able to interact? I guess that's it, because I don't see the concept of announcing something that already exists. So that has to be it. How they're going to implement that, I don't know. No idea. For me, it doesn't make any sense, because what's the point of working on your aircraft carrier when you already have strong air force? So I don't know how they're going to pull it off, but it's supposed to happen, so we will see. I'm curious. Base skin modification. This one is cool. Okay, I dig this one. So looks and stats both matters. This feature lets you swap your current base skin's look with another one you own while keeping all the stat bonuses intact. That is cool. I know you've seen a lot of Omega Warrior, or not Omega Warrior, but you know, that skin. Let me find it. You know, well, this is a good example. This has to be the ugliest skin. Okay. This one, I really don't like the look, but the buffs are good. It's, I think, the only one of the few classic skin that gives you firepower boost. Let me show it to you. So Royal Regalia, firepower 10%, base damage resist 5%. Most of the time, the classic skin gives you HP. Okay, so it means that if I hate the look on this one, but I want to have the buffs, and let's say that I love the look of the Fortune Striker, honestly, I dig this one. It's cool. It's cartoonish. It's a gumball machine with a tank firing around. It's cute. I don't hate it, but the buff is mediocre. It's 5 and 5. Okay, it's good. It's not too bad. But let's say you love this base skin. It's only 3% collection speed and 3% tank and helicopter firepower, but you would rather have, let's say, this buff. Now you will be able to. I think it's a cool feature. Will it cost something? I don't know. Knowing Lilith, I have my doubts. So this is cool. Base skin modification, I like this one. Theater of Conquest, Iceland. You know what you have in Iceland? Ice. Snow. You know what you have in Moscow? Snow. So this is the new Moscow right there. It will be called Iceland. Classic battlefields, new challenges. Gear up for some fierce battle. It doesn't say anything because there's nothing to be said about a Moscow with Navy. Okay? If they would say a Moscow with Navy, it wouldn't be catchy. So they rebranded to Iceland. Theater of Conquest, Hawaii. That has to be the new New York. It has to be. Hawaii, it's a state. It's a state of the U.S. So does New York. That's a wild guess, but I'm pretty sure that's the one. I mean, look, they're pumping Alexandria, Iceland, Hawaii. Those are not new conquests. They are a spin-off or conquest that we know. That's how they can pump them so fast. Okay? You get it, guys? Oh, that's why maybe... No, okay. Never mind. I'm always keeping an eye on the situation. What is Neo saying? What is he... Why is he swearing? All right. So, officer swap. Guys, if you're on Facebook, Warpath Facebook group, how many posts or how many commanders are requesting an officer swap? It's almost on a weekly basis. And Lilith always said that they would not consider officer swap. They said forget about it. It's not gonna happen. And yet, commander are still asking for officer swap. But now we get it. It should come in November. What's the deal with this? Old officers are out of the meta. Yep, many are out of meta. I mean, for me, maybe not for you. New ones too expensive. Don't worry, the officer swap feature has you covered. Swap the skill levels of 2 officers using specific number of swap items. Note, officers from launch and crossover event can't be swapped for now. Crossover event doesn't matter. They're not really useful officers in my opinion. So you will need swap items. So yeah, they will allow you to swap skills from obsolete officers to new officers, up to 2 officers per event. Will it be only 1 event? I don't know. But knowing Lilith, it will cost you something to make that swap. To swap the skills, yeah, it will cost you something. I guarantee you that. Let's tag this guy and smoke him. Alright, so am I happy about the officer swap? For me, it doesn't really matter, but if I think about all the commanders who made the mistake, who took a wrong decision, made a wrong move, there are plenty of officers, in my opinion, that they're not even worthy of skill training. Let me show you. One quick example. Yeah, Dead Adder or Fox of the Highland for all you older commanders. Remember when this guy used to be called Fox of the Highland? They changed to Dead Adder. They even buffed him a little bit because it was so bad, and that was my first disappointment. I thought it would be great on paper. When I awaken him early in game, I instantly regret my choice. 720 statues down the drain, and maybe increase the pen damage, okay, by 40%. That,
I betrayed
yeah,
Führer,
he's
but was
training
loyal to our mission.
champion of the people. Is he? For which skill? Hold on, let me make sure I'm not getting ambushed. Okay. Who is he training? I'm curious now.
My mercy is rare.
Victory is my only goal, and I will
Okay,
do
with
whatever it
the
takes.
balance skill. I'm sure there's another option, or I could get rid of this guy and apply a new skill for skill training. But regardless, yeah, I get it. Some of you regret your officer pick and you don't have enough statues to fix your mistake. That is cool. It's coming soon, this winter or this fall, after many harassment of many requests of commanders. We get this. Mary is very nice, however. Bloody Mary, I like her back in the days because she had a speed buff of 10%, ground speed buff of 10%. But besides that, meh. I mean, now, no, she doesn't have anything good to offer. But back then, she was alright. Nothing crazy.
Any more shells?
How long have you been playing, Tien? I'm curious. I know you're an old player. Let me just get in range. I want to make sure that everybody eats properly. Yeah, thank you, The Great, for sending me. Everything's under control. I have my finger on the auto attack and he's gone. Anybody else want some? Nope. He want the smoke. Who's that guy? Oh, he's a big guy. I will deny him his wall right away. And let me get rid of... do I have a dead troop? No, I don't. John Doe is there. This one, I'll make room for a fresh unit. For those you guys who just joined and you see me, hey Mag, why are you wasting your jets? I'm preventing him from activating his wall buff. He's fully, his health is 100%. So if he activates his wall buff, I don't know if he have it, but maybe he have it. If he activate it, he could do some damage. He could do some damage, so I will deny him his wall. Alright, I think I'm in position. I think I'm pretty good. So we're gonna open fire. I will use Neo super heavy, I will move Neo's unit. Air assault. Yeah, he threw it in an empty grid. It's a pretty clean burn, guys. Pretty clean burn. I don't know what was his intention. Whatever you wanted, I don't think it worked great. All right, I lost one super heavy. Maybe Neo lost a little bit more units. Regardless, it was a good burn. Oh, I'm trapped. Yeah. Legacy. Please, I mean, why the wall buff is not working? Yeah, it sucks. Well, you can always relocate. You airlift nearby, but if you airlift too close, I may stop you or I may block you from deploying your base, or you have to relocate farther away, but you waste an airlift if you don't have it.
Urge to kill. Now is the time.
I'm trapped. So yeah, that's how you deny the wall buff. Oh, okay, Tian, you're an old player, just like me. Not a beta player, same. Started in server 8. Not a beta player, but I've started playing since COVID, exactly like me, Tian. 4 years ago. That's a genius idea, preventing the fortification. Thank you. Now, you know, one more trick. I will make a video about that, by the way. I was one tasting the medicine. All right, let's get back to the program, friends. It's not gonna be a long stream. Now we talk about the officer swap Christmas event. There will be a Christmas event like every year, a big event. Make sure that you have a lot of money. It will. There will be maybe more free stuff, but regardless, it will be a spending event. Matchmaking protection. This one is interesting. I think that is the main feature or that will answer most of the complaints by the community. You know, people complaining about the matchmaking on a daily basis. Even myself at some point. Matchmaking goes both way. It's either too easy or too hard. It's either too boring or you don't stand a chance. And Lilith is trying, or at least they're saying they're trying to fix the matchmaking. Apparently, there is a human being behind the matchmaking. I believe that a machine is doing most of the work, and then a human being is reviewing everything, saying that, oh, this alliance they lost maybe 3 times in a row. Maybe we're gonna make it easier for them. We'll move them in an easier battlefield. Some sort of stuff, you know? That's what I think. Or at least that's what I would do if I would be in charge of the matchmaking. I would keep track of the success of the winning streak and try to play with that. I'm sure there's a lot of more not criteria, but more variable into the equation. So it's say alliances can now set matchmaking preferences for higher tier battlefield. Higher tier battlefield for me, it would be gold and legendary. When participating in these, alliance members will earn even more rewards. They always say more rewards, generous reward, abundant reward. For me, it's always the same. But matchmaking adjustment or criteria, I think it's a good idea. What would be the variable? What would be the criteria to introduce? No whales? Oh, will he make it? Yeah, he will make it. So what would be, if you would be in charge of that feature, what would you do for that specific matchmaking rule? What kind of rule would you introduce? a power cap level, a collector power, a collector level, what would it be? Because that's pretty much the stuff that we can control. We cannot control activity, right? You cannot say that, hey, you can only play X amount of hours per day or stuff like that. Let's not go crazy here. But power level, collector level, the amount of bistro officer, maybe. The amount of money you spend, maybe. Well, now it doesn't have any more impact, direct impact, but still, I don't know. Mag. Well, go to sleep if you want to sleep. I'll just spend a bit every lounge for now. Give zero shit about the rest. So you're a lounge officer like me. Are you using an app that speeds up the ease of playing Warpath? Nope, no app, no nothing. Everything is done organically, naturally. There's no app. The only app that I know is BlueStack or an emulator if you want to play 2 accounts at the same time. That's the only one I know. But right now I'm playing Warpath on a PC. Since Warpath was available on PC, I play on PC exclusively. The only reason I would play on mobile is if I don't have a choice. Let's say that I'm in a waiting room. There's nothing to do. I'm in a car and my wife's driving. I mean, I will play on my phone. Sometime I will play on my tablet. But most of the time I play on PC because there is much less lag. You will get some lag from time to time depending of if it's a heavy battlefield, but most of the time it runs much smoother on the phone. Well, a good example, today I was driving back home. I went in New York. My wife was driving, so I'm gonna play a little bit of Warpath. And even if I was even if the air conditioning was blowing air, cold air on my phone, it was still overheat, and it would not. The charger was not powerful enough to charge my phone while playing. The battery was still draining, so there's a serious issue of battery drainage or CPU usage when you play on the phone. It doesn't make any sense. I mean, the game either needs to be recoded. Yeah, they got him. Easy burn. So playing on the phone, I mean, it's advertised as a mobile game, but between you and me, in the big war, playing on the phone is not ideal.
Ready to fight. I'm on the mission.
Are we hunting bases? Oh, we are. Okay.
I'm on the mission.
We're gonna go for this guy. Yeah, even on the tablet. I have a decent tablet. Maybe it's not the latest one because every year there's a new tablet or new edition. Even when it was brand new, it was still struggling during a heavy battle. Parle français. Je peux parler français, mais si je parle trop français, le reste des auditeurs, des viewers vont rien comprendre. Ooh la la. So yeah, it's definitely like you will enjoy Warpath on PC more than a mobile device, but you can still play on a mobile device. It's not the best. Ça va bien, merci toi. I speak much better in French than English, so imagine how much work I have to do when I create a video. sometimes I script it and I use the teleprompter so I don't have to do 20 take. Where's my group? Oh, I'm so far. So I'm gonna burn this last base, friends, and that will be the end of the stream unless something happened. I just wanted to talk about the roadmap. What do you think about the roadmap? What do you think about the officer swap, the matchmaking adjustment or a restriction, the brave path event? Are you willing to play 2 seasons of brave path event to collect the base skin? Well, let me know in the comments if this interests you.
Time to play.
Uh-oh. I will tag this base. I don't always run rallies, eh? It's rare that you see me run rallies during a stream. I don't mind it. I've had a few Theater of Conquest since playing that I've been in terms of fairness more whales or in younger servers, yes. Now, so Theater of Conquest needs to have a debuff, so to speak, for high spenders during Theater of Conquest. It is highly unfair, I agree. Imagine if you are, let's say, 300, 400 million power and a low collector level, like 30. And you bump into a 600 million power with a collector level of 50. You stand no chance. That's the reality, and I get that. I mean, I bump into much stronger commander myself, so I understand the problem. I get it. This game you can play for free. The problem is it's not fun anymore when you play against a spender. No matter how much you upgrade, you are always limited by the resources you have, and as a free-to-play, you cannot collect. You never have the same amount of resources as a spender. Take any spender, it will have exactly the same thing a free-to-play have and more. You have better officers, better tech, stronger troops, more base skins, more unit skins. You have all this stuff before any free-to-play. The only way you can maybe stand a chance against a spender if that spender is incompetent, if he cannot play, if he doesn't understand the game and you do, you may be able to defeat him, but at a heavy price. Because no matter what you do, your troops, you will lose more troops than him. So I get that. I mean, it's not because I'm powerful that I don't understand the problem. I do. And I put myself in your shoe. If you're free to play, that's amazing that you are free to play, because if you leave the game one day, you don't lose anything. You only wasted your time. You didn't waste your time. You enjoy your time playing Warpath, but like quitting is easy. So I commend that. But you're facing with another problem, which is those spenders. And in the end, those spenders, they help you, they help develop the game. It's because of the spenders that there's no advertising in game, there's no break that you have to wait, there's no timeout or anything like that. And usually how it works is there's 1% of the community that are spending in the game that generate 99% of the income for Lilith. So we need those spenders. Lilith needs them, but I think there is a balance. We can reach some sort of balance to make the battlefield enjoyable to everyone. I believe that the matchmaking issue is not with all C4, as the matchmaking in the agency is very poor compared to other cities, whether it's weaker or stronger. That's interesting. I did not realize that. Oh, Anissa, you speak 7 languages? That's amazing. I can barely speak 2. Look, if you look let's look at our battlefield. Okay, let me zoom out. That's a good example. Our battlefield, we have 8 alliances. We are the smallest in power and member count, 41.1 billion, 73 members. BIA, 57 billion, 130 members, and yet we have more contribution points because we're more active from the get-go. Even if we have spenders or more whales, we are more active. So the spending aspect is one variable in the equation. How can you what I'm trying to say here is spending is one problem. Oh, he's there. Oh, can he catch it? No, 50 seconds, not enough. So spending is one aspect, but if everybody in the alliance is super active and dedicated and passionate, you will struggle against that alliance because activity is key. Exact, Amourak. Je parle plus français qu'anglais. Je parle français au travail, anglais. La seule fois que je parle anglais, c'est quand que je joue au jeu. All right, friends. We burn out the village. I'm happy. I finished my stream. I talked about everything I wanted to talk about. I'm waiting for a reaction. Let me know in the comments if you have any idea or suggestion, because Lilith, they do watch my content and maybe they don't adjust the game based on one comment, but they kind of listen to the community. So let me dissolve the rally. Let's look at the statistics. My howitzer dealt the most amount of damage. Neo's super heavy took the most amount of damage. It's a good rally. I'm quite happy. I will disband it right there. Attaboy. The bistro will open in 1 week, I heard. It's already open in the other server, not the test server, but the Liberation server. Well, Vancouver was an absolute shit show for matchmaking. Not only matchmaking, it's a horrible map, in my opinion. But Cairo and Moscow, etc., has been fair, I think, for me, at least. But yeah, agency and newer maps matchmaking makes sense now that it's been so wacky. Time to sleep, and it's a good night. Yeah, in response to legacy, yes, and the biggest example is that you have been matched with us is not really fair. Oh yeah, it's that bad? How bad is it, guys? For legacy and then ZVX. I mean, talk about matchmaking. Two agency ago, was it Vancouver? Yeah, it was Vancouver. Last Vancouver, S21, a former legendary team, was playing in gold. Not even gold 1, gold 2, I think. They were playing against real dedicated, not legitimate alliance for that level, but S21 was at least 2 to 3 times more powerful than the opposition. So needless to say, the opposition stand no chance. S21 had a bad time. It was boring. The opposition had a horrible time because they stand no chance. Everybody lose. And I don't think that it's Lilith's intention to do so. They have good intention, but they don't know how the human being will adapt. I said last conquest, last Vancouver our conquest, the opposition, they decide to pick all the best teams, so we were left with all the weakest alliances and we stand no chance. And 24 hours after the conquest, when 24 hours in the conquest, everybody's safe zone. I don't complain because I don't care, but our opposition, they start complaining that it's boring. You guys don't make enough army groups. You guys don't leave out of your safe zone. Well, listen, we can't. Like, better ask me to do a backflip. Okay? I may be able to achieve it, but don't ask us to leave the safe zone. You're already winning. You are the stronger team. You do something about it. You change team or do a free-for-all or whatever, but you can make it happen, not us. So the human being breaks the game. It's not Lilith. Lilith have the best intention. It's up to the alliances to make proper teams so everybody can enjoy the game. But I understand that some of you want a reward, and I get it, but it's very hard to collect all the rewards and have a fun battlefield. Usually, if you collect all the rewards, then it's a boring field. There's nothing to do. And when you have plenty of kills, it means that you're gonna lose. You can't have both. You have to pick one. Anyways, guys, enough yapping. Thanks for watching. I will try to get back to the video production. I've been away for 1 week, so it's not easy. I have to recover from that. But until then, friends, I wish you a great weekend, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.